Hello, my name is H.A. Pruitt, and I'm the author of the Anathalian series, and I am also the co-author of Tiny Sam and the Towering Mountain. And this week is cover reveal week, so we have already revealed the cover by the time this video is coming out. But this video is going to be the making of the cover, so I'm going to tell you how we made it, and I'm going to show you the process in pictures and in a video how I made the cover. Technically, and the progress of the pictures. So I have this with me right now. I'll put up the better picture because nobody likes this resale band. Not for resale band. But this is the cover of Tiny Sam. Yay! And it's so cool. Yes. I'm so excited about it. I'm really distracted right now because my toddler's playing with my proof copies. And taking out... No, you may not play with that. You may not play with that. Play with this one. Taking out my little marks that I need to make changes still. Don't want him to do that. Okay. But... the making of the cover. So Kimmy and I are co-authors. And so we talked about the cover to figure out what we wanted. Since she's visually impaired, we're both artistic. We both like to draw, but since she's visually impaired, she said that I could do the cover, I could draw it, I could make it. So we talked about what we wanted, and we both agreed that Tiny Sam and the Towering Mountain should be on the cover of Tiny Sam and the Towering Mountain. So that was obvious. But exactly what that looked like wasn't quite obvious. As you watch the little picture slideshow, you'll see that I had one idea, she had another idea. The first idea that was just a landscape was my idea. I thought, my first thought was like just the landscape of the story. But Kimmy had the idea of having like a background, like border kind of thing, and she said yellow. She was thinking yellow. I would have never thought yellow. Yellow is my least favorite color, but she wanted yellow, and it turned out good. And Kimmy also thought Eldie, a big guinea pig, the best friend, would be good on the cover, but as you see in the slideshow, please don't touch. You'll have to go to timeout. Hey. Sorry. Me threatening timeout here. Precious. She thought Eldie would be good, but you'll see in the slideshow that would not have worked out. She came up with the back cover of Tiny Sam, which you'll see in the little slideshow. She came up with the whole idea of what would be on the back of the cover. There's more than just the blurb. So if you get the book, if you look at the book, pause, and if you watch this video, kind of pause it and look at the back cover because it gives you hints about what is in the book. So that was a good idea. And she had the idea for the clouds up in the sky. You can watch the pictures and see the progression of no clouds to clouds. That was her idea. Yeah, and so I drew it and I put it all together. And I'm not sure. There's some little houses in front of the mountain. I'm not sure who came up with that idea. I think it was her, but I'm not entirely sure who it was who came up with the little houses. It might have even been my husband. Who knows? But somebody came up with the idea to put the little houses in there too for another little detail. So I drew it, I put it all together. It took many more versions than I show in the slideshow, but I deleted them so I wouldn't confuse myself along the way when I was doing it and drawing it. I didn't want to confuse myself and be like, which one's the right one? I don't know. So it took a lot more than I show, but what I show is the general progression. You may not have that copy. You can have this copy. And so... I'm so distracted. Okay. The first picture in my little slideshow is not part of the cover. It was just the first illustration I drew, and I found it in my camera roll. So I thought it would be neat to show you that one. My first attempt of Tiny Sam was pretty ugly. The second picture is the final Tiny Sam. After all the, like, I would draw one and someone to Kimmy, and she'd be like, well, why don't you do it like this? And why don't you do it like this? And eventually we got to the right place with us working together. And as it says in the little picture slideshow, the back cover gave me a lot of problems, not because of the illustration part. The illustration part went fine, but fitting, after I illustrated it all on Pinup, I did all the illustrations on Pinup, a free drawing app, because that's free and easy. Hey, please don't do that. No, you may not do that. Take your blanket off of the tripod. Take it off.
No, bye.
Okay. There we go. After I drew it all there, I went into Canva and I put on the text, the title and the by Kimmy K and H.A. Pruitt. You may not Yes, that's the one you may have. This is the one you may not have. But like positioning it just was such a difficult thing. I had to fit all this blurb in this space here, and like it took me a long time to figure out how to do that. Like I had it all here and then some down here, and then like I had forgotten about the barcode. And then when I got into my paint shop program where I make it into the actual cover, I remembered the barcode and I had to go back and redo it several times. So it kind of gave me fits, but just because of the positioning and everything. But that's the only thing that was difficult about it. It was really fun to do this cover. And I had to do 2 proof copies. He's got the first one, wherever he is, and I've got the second one. And after getting my first one, I did a high sharpen pass, and I increased the contrast. And I think I like how it turned out. I see something because I see something, but my husband told me he would never see it. And nobody else will see it. So hopefully you don't see it. Hopefully. I think I put it in the video what I see, so you'll see it. Hey, please don't do that. We're trying to get through this video. So now I'm going to show you the progression of the pictures of how the cover came together. And then I'm going to show you on my program Paint Shop so like I said, first I do all of my drawings individually and pin up. Hey, you're not being helpful right now. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Okay. I do all my drawings initially in pin up, then I put the text on in Canva, which I don't usually do for my other books. I usually draw the text, but this one, it worked to do the text in Canva. And then I did an individual picture for the front, an individual picture for the back, and then I put it all together in Paint Shop, and I'll show you how I did that and made it into a cover and not just a drawing. So let's do that. So this is how I made the book cover first. I got this picture from KDP. It tells you, go to the little cover calculator and put in how big your book is and how many pages it is, and it gives you this little thing to download, and you put it into your program. Mine is Corel Paint Shop Pro 2021 Ultimate, whatever that means. So first you start with this layer, and you have to make sure everything fits within this black line. Nothing can come outside of this black line. And this is your front of your book, this is the back of your book. So then I put in my front cover, and I sized it to make sure it was lined up right with that black line. And I put in my back cover, made sure it was lined up like it was supposed to be. And then I knew that I had this space that I had to fill to make my cover, or else it would just be 2 separate pictures and not a cover. And so I put in a background, just another layer. Each thing I made appear was a layer, so I have 3 layers. Wow, that was really loud. I didn't even know it. So I had 3 layers, and that last layer I put in was just a background layer. And whenever I made the cover, I forgot that the barcode has to go right here. And you can make your layers like partly transparent, so you can see the barcode goes right here. You can make them more transparent. The barcode goes right here, and so you have to make sure that you have nothing right there where your barcode is supposed to be, and that's what gave me so much trouble. But I figured it out, and now I have my cover. Just turn my computer on, so I have all these silly notifications. Okay, and then once I got here, I saved it as a JPEG, because this program does not allow me to save it as a PDF. Why? I don't know. Close. We're just gonna close all. We're just gonna close all because I don't want to save any changes I made. And I took my JPEG, I opened a document. You remember that template I downloaded? You put in the sizes into Layout tab, size of your page, size of your page, more paper sizes, and then you put in the width and the height of the total template, not just of like the front part of your cover, but of the total template. You put it into here, and you make your margins 0 on every side. Cancel. And then you put your picture in and fill your picture completely up. And then you go to File, Save a Copy, and instead of saving it as a Word document, you click this, you find PDF right there, and you save it as a PDF. And it's that simple, it saves it as PDF. But I have mine already saved, and so I'm not going to save it right now. But that's how I made my cover. So this is the first proof copy we ordered of Tiny Sam, and I liked it. I wanted to fix a few things, like this back was crooked, this outside line was crooked right here, and I didn't really know why that happened. And I increased the contrast in my program Paint Shop. I increased the contrast, and I did a high pass sharpen. Just, that means you sharpen the whole thing. For each layer. I had several layers. And I just got my second proof copy. I haven't looked at it, so if it's horrible and awful, you're going to find out with me. Okay. I already cut it open because I'm horrible at opening these packages. Okay, so just looking through the camera, I can tell this one is more vibrant, and it does look sharper. The images, this one's a little blurrier, this one's sharper. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but this one definitely looks better with the sharpness, but the sky is kind of discolored, and I don't like that. I like that this one looks more blue, and this one has like a weird yellowish to the sky, and I don't like that. But the mountain is better. The mountain has better color, and everything in the foreground looks better color, and so I'm gonna have to think about what I need to do from here. So that is the making of the cover of Tiny Sam. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed watching how it was made. I always think that's cool to see how book covers are made. Everybody does it differently, and I hope that you want to buy the book. We're still taking ARC readers and people on our street team if you want to be part of that. So please comment below if you want to be part of the street team or if you want to be an ARC reader. And again, thank you very much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Please share this video. Please do all those things you do. And thank you for watching. Say bye. No, you got to say bye on the other side. Say bye.
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 If you want to know more about Anna Thalian or H.A. Pruitt, please follow me on Instagram at H.A. Pruitt. You can find me on Amazon as an Amazon author, H.A. Pruitt. Please watch my YouTube channel and all my cool videos on my channel, H.A. Pruitt Anna Thalian. You can find me on the Facebook page, H.A. Pruitt Anna Thalian. You can follow me on Goodreads by the name H.A. Pruitt and the book Anna Thalian. Or you can go to my website where so much cool stuff about Anna Thalian is. The website is hapruitt.com.
Why is that light on? Ugh, that's disgusting. Ew, how do I turn the flash off? Gross. Okay, let's let the stupid cars go by.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.